What's next in the village? Next week on Emmerdale, Samson finally does the right thing, but could it be too late to save Maddie from his tormentors at the prison? Elsewhere, Jai and Laurel go their separate ways, and Tom continues to plot against Belle. Here's our full guide to 11 big moments coming up. 1. Samson finally confesses the truth. Samson feels pulled in two very different directions after Lydia and Sam discover that he has been lying about Maddie. Lydia encourages Samson to do the right thing by telling the police the truth, but Sam thinks the troublesome teenager would be better off doing a runner to escape the consequences. Samson decides to take Lydia's advice and informs the police that Maddie wasn't to blame for his stabbing. 2. Sam lashes out. Sam struggles to forgive Lydia for encouraging Samson to hand himself in to the police. Some other members of the Dingle clan also turn against Lydia for breaking the family code. Cain and Moira, on the other hand, are delighted that Maddie's innocence has finally been confirmed. With the family at odds, Sam's temper boils over and he punches Cain to the ground during an argument at the Woolpack. 3. Maddie is still in danger. Maddie is relieved when he hears about Samson's confession, but his ordeal isn't over as he won't be released from prison yet. Robbo continues to torment Maddie by making violent threats. Some of the other prisoners also join in by shouting transphobic abuse, which leaves Maddie fearing for his life. 4. Cain puts further pressure on Samson. Not deterred by Sam's violent outburst, Cain turns up at the Dingles' cottage to make sure that Samson has no plans to run away. Sam is livid over Cain's interference and the brothers clash again. Samson also worries that he won't be safe if he's left alone with Cain. The feud between the fractured family seems far from over. 5. Rose makes her move. Rose panics when Will almost catches her updating Ruby on their secret master plan. She tries to distract Will by moving in for a kiss. Will rejects Rose and makes it very clear that he's not interested. Rose frets over the possibility that Will could tell Kim, which would be the final nail in the coffin for the plan. Rose's fears start to become a reality when she overhears Will confiding in Kim about how he wants her to leave. Rose interrupts the conversation by deliberately letting a horse loose, causing chaos at home farm. 6. Rose's plans continue to go wrong. Rose continues to take instructions from Ruby and meets up with a drug dealer on the outskirts of the village. The man hands over a vial of tranquilizer and orders her to await further details on the plan. Rose feels torn over whether to follow Ruby's wishes, but she later goes ahead and spikes Will's drink so she can entrap him. The dangerous plan is interrupted when Dawn and Kim arrive home and more drinks are poured. Rose loses track of which one has been spiked and she fears the consequences as her scheming spirals out of control. 7. Manpreet gives Liam romantic advice. Liam admits that he's prepared to stay single after his disastrous experience dating Ella. Manpreet encourages Liam not to wallow and suggests that he should work on reconciling with Chaz. 8. Ella makes a dramatic return. Mandy disturbs an intruder and discovers that Ella has returned to the village to collect the rest of her belongings. Mandy is conflicted as she feels some sympathy for Ella, despite her dark past. Later, there's a crash on a country road involving Ella's car and Sam steps in to call an ambulance. 9. Jai leaves Mulberry Cottage. Jai continues to delude himself as he believes that he can still fix his broken marriage. Laurel breaks through this by insisting that it's time to tell the kids that they're getting divorced. After the estranged couple break the news, Laurel asks Jai to move out of Mulberry Cottage and back into Holdgate. However, she gets more than she bargained for when Jai takes Archie with him, leaving her upset. 10. Rona sparks jealousy. Rona surprises Marlon and the rest of the Woolpack when she reveals a new tattoo. Rona is getting along much better with Mandy despite their previous tensions, but Vanessa can't help feeling jealous of the pair's newfound friendship. 11. Tom's scheming continues. Tom continues to play mind games with Belle, trying to make her feel guilty for having a termination. He also plows ahead with his plans to move to Wales, hoping to put some distance between Belle and the support of her family.